Once, in a land where rivers had dried and trees had turned to dust, lived a little sparrow named Neva. The ground was cracked, the air burned with heat, and silence hung heavy. Neva was small, weak, and tired. Once, she had sung happily at sunrise, but now even her voice trembled. She hopped from place to place, searching for food, but found nothing. Her feathers looked dull. Her wings felt too heavy to fly. Other birds had already left, flying to faraway places in search of food and water. But Neva stayed behind. Maybe the rain will come back, she thought. Maybe if I just wait a little longer, things will get better. Day after day, she waited and suffered. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Neva sat under a dying tree, her stomach empty and her throat dry. She whispered in pain, "Why is life so unfair? Why must I suffer like this?" Above her, an old crow, his feathers gray with age, heard her cry. He flew down and sat beside her. His eyes were tired, but inside them was the wisdom of many seasons. "Little one," he said gently, "I have seen many summers and winters. I have seen droughts like this before. Do you know why you suffer?" Neva looked at him, her eyes full of tears. "Because I am weak. Because life is cruel. Because I cannot change anything." The crow shook his head. "No, little one. You suffer, not because you are weak. You suffer because you wait. You wait for the sky to change, for the rain to return, for the world to save you. But life does not work that way. Suffering ends when you decide to move, even with broken wings." Neva lowered her head. "But I am small. I cannot fly like the eagles. I cannot travel far like the swallows. How can I survive such a journey?" Strength is not in size. Strength is in courage. Even the smallest bird can reach the farthest sky if it dares to flap its wings. Do not wait for rain to come to you. Fly toward the rain. That night, Neva lay awake on a cracked stone. The stars glittered above, but her heart was restless. The crow's words echoed in her mind. "You suffer because you wait. Strength is in courage. Do not wait for rain to come to you. Fly toward the rain." Her thoughts fought with each other. What if I fall in the middle of the sky? What if my wings are not strong enough? What if I leave and never find food or water? But then another voice whispered inside her heart. What if you succeed? What if your wings carry you farther than you believe? What if a new life is waiting just beyond the horizon? She looked at the stars again and made a decision. If I stay, I will surely die here. But if I try, at least I have a chance. Even if my wings break, I will know I tried. For the first time, courage filled her tiny chest. At dawn, Neva spread her wings. They trembled. Her first flap was weak, the second painful, but with the third she rose a little above the cracked ground. The hot wind pushed her back. Her chest ached. After a short distance, she wanted to stop. "This is too hard," she gasped. "Maybe I should go back." But then she remembered the crow's voice. Strength is in courage. Even the smallest bird can reach the farthest sky if it dares to flap its wings. She closed her eyes and whispered to herself, "One more flap. Just one more." And she pushed forward. Hour after hour, she flew. Her wings burned, her throat went dry, and many times she nearly gave up. Clouds gathered, wind roared, and her body shook in the storm. But each time she whispered, "Just one more flap, just one more breath, just one more mile." Step by step, flap by flap, her courage carried her farther than her fear ever could. Finally, as the sun set again, painting the sky in gold and red, Neva saw something she could not believe. Green fields, tall trees, flowing rivers, and birds singing joyfully. She cried tears of relief as she pushed her wings one last time and landed near a sparkling pond. She drank deeply, feeling life return to her tired body. The cool water tasted like freedom. Other sparrows flew to her, welcoming her with food and warmth. Neva's heart swelled with gratitude. Looking at the sky, she whispered, "All this time, I waited for the rain, but the rain was never going to come to me. I had to fly toward it." Life is like the sparrow's journey. Many of us wait, waiting for luck, waiting for help, waiting for a miracle. But waiting only brings suffering. The moment we decide to move, even with weak wings, the world opens doors we never imagined. True happiness is not found in waiting. It is found in courage, action, and the will to keep going even when it hurts.